Dear learners, welcome back to your educational channel Learn and Educate, where we were studying Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999, which relates to the procedure followed for the maintenance of foreign exchange in India. Continuing that series now, Section 2, Clause J, Current Account Transaction. Current account transaction is the accounting of a country's transactions with the rest of the world over a definite period of time, 1 year, etc., monthly, quarterly, half yearly, yearly. Recording of a nation's transaction with the rest of the world. Current account transaction means transactions which are other than the capital account transactions and which generally are foreign. Such transactions include which are payments which has been made in connection with the foreign trade and other current businesses, services, short-term banking facilities and credit facilities in the ordinary course of business. Payments which are due and the foreign trade in the ordinary course of business are under the current account transactions. Payment dues as interest on loans. When we as an Indian in the country has taken loan, any company has taken loan and we have to pay that amount in another currency, it would be under current account transaction. And net income means the income which is derived after adjustment of taxes, that would come under the current account transaction. Receipt of the income after taxes on account of investment made by us. Remittances for living expenses of parents, spouses and children residing abroad. Remittances for living expenses of the parents or for the family and the children of the Indians citizens residing outside India. Payments due in connection to foreign trade. Payments which has been due. Expenses in connection with foreign travel. Expenses with respect to foreign traveling. Education for the children studying in foreign countries. Medical care of the parents for the purpose of any medical facilities availing outside India. Payment made on account of medical care of parents, spouse and children. The current account transactions specially are the transactions which are related to businesses between residents and non-residents. They include short-term banking and credit facilities which are made in the ordinary course of business. The current account transaction represents a country's imports and exports of goods and payments made to the foreign investors and transfer related to the foreign investments and transfer of foreign aid. The current account transaction may be positive or surplus, where the country is a net exporter, and the current account may show a negative deficit, where the country is a net importer of the goods and services. A country is a current account account balance, whether it may be positive or negative, it will be equal but opposite to its capital account transaction. It will always be against opposite to its capital account balance. A current account transaction has been the transactions which are other than the capital account transactions and includes the transaction which are paid, which are due in connection with the foreign trade. Other current accounts, short-term bank credit facilities taken in the ordinary course of business, payments due on account of interest on loan taken, and also net income received from investments made. Remittances sent from India to abroad for the living expenses of the parents, spouse, children